My child, my beloved, come closer. There is something I must whisper into your spirit before the world distracts you once again. Since today, heaven has been trying to get in touch with you. You have no idea how close you were to missing something that was meant just for you. Please be quiet, my child. Promise me that you won't look away before I tell you this. Make a promise to stay until the end. You need to pay more attention to today than you think. Before I speak, I want to say something from the bottom of my heart. If you want to get all the messages that are meant for you, follow me. From now on, every blessing, warning, and miracle that has your name on it, it will come straight to you. If you sign up for this divine site where heaven talks to you, hold your breath because what I'm about to say could shock you. Heaven went through something last night, my child. It had to do with your name, your fate, your safety, and a choice that heaven had been putting off for months. You were the only one who didn't know. The angels were quiet, my beloved. Heaven took a break because your life was in the middle of a holy circle. All powers, good and bad, kept a close eye on it. I'm going to be honest with you, my child. There was a meeting in heaven to talk about you. Your future was read out loud like a sealed scroll. And something was shown about you that shocked me and all the other angels. Someone almost stole your fate last night, my love. Yes, someone stole it. Took it without telling you. And changed it without your permission. Someone tried to block a blessing that God had set aside just for you, my child. I saw it even though I stopped it. You need to know how bad this is. Before 9 p.m. God told my beloved, this is your last chance to find out the truth today. What's supposed to happen will happen and you won't have to wait again. My child, please pay close attention. Last night, a shadow moved toward your written doom. It only tried to change one line or sentence, but that one line could have made all the difference in your life. Something that was supposed to get to you today would have been taken away. Do you get it? My love, this is a very important message. This message is not nice. There is a voice in your head telling you to stay awake from heaven. Right now, something is happening. I want you to answer, not just sit there and think. Type Amen in the space below. If your spirit wants to know what heaven is showing you right now, do it now. It's not just words. It's your deal with God. As you write this, you show God that you are awake and ready for what He wants to do in your life. Please wait while I finish putting this message together. I heard your name 3 times when you met with God. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The tone got stronger, more urgent, and harder to ignore each time. Something true came out the 3rd time your name was called, my beloved, and you hadn't even seen it. The sky shook. This is the truth. Someone tried to close a door that God had opened for you, my child. Someone tried to stop you from getting a blessing. Someone tried to hold you back, but it didn't work. My love, now that you are reading this, my child, you know that heaven won over every shadow. Plan and try, but there's still something left to do. Also, you need to be awake today. Before 9 o'clock p.m. Your fate is at a crossroads, my love. This is where things get real. I want you to be a part of this. This is the exact text that will help you find your way. Not I wish things were better. Maybe not one day. Even so, I choose alignment. By writing it, you are telling heaven what you are going to do. Don't leave yet. I'll show you what that choice does next. Right now, there are two ways to go. There is only one path that leads to everything that is meant for you. Because of the other, it feels heavy and moves more slowly. My child, the path you choose will depend on how willing you are to accept the truth right now. Do not forget this. This message from heaven is very clear. God means it when He says, last chance. Your spirit is worn out, my love. Your spirit has been pushed. There are things you want to happen, but haven't yet. And life has been like a storm that won't stop. But what happened last night showed what was really going on. My child, you were supposed to get something by now. A chance, a message, a miracle, or a blessing. But someone tried to hide it from you. Heaven is now opening up. My beloved child, let me take you back to last night. I'll show you what happened while you slept in a world you can't see. You had no idea that there was a battle going on above you last night. A door opened. What lay ahead for you was behind a bright golden door. That being said, something dark moved toward it to turn it off before you knew it was there. I moved forward. My love. The shadows stopped. I pointed my sword at you and called your name. Then God told Moses, tell my child the truth. That's why you're here, kid. That's why this message just so happened to reach you. If your spirit feels right now, this is important. As a subscriber to this channel, you get more than just videos. It also means being a part of a group of prophets. You will be ready to hear the messages God has already planned for your next season. As soon as you opt in, you're telling heaven that you're ready and willing to receive what it has in store for you. That's why you couldn't scroll past this point. Even if you wanted to, I still have a lot more to tell you, my love. Let's get to the real truth now. Please wait a little longer. Take your time with these words. Pay attention. Don't let the noise of the world take it away. What's going to happen next is what heaven wants you to hear. Pay close attention, my child. There was a strange event when I blocked the shadow last night. The shadow did not attack. It didn't get away. It turned cold when it saw something behind me. There is something special for you, my love. There was a scroll there, a holy scroll that had a light that darkness couldn't dim. That was writing about you on that scroll, too. My child, your life and a moment that's coming up faster than you think. When the scroll opened, the mood changed. There was no sound. It looked like time itself wanted to listen. As each angel took a step back outside of this world, the winds also stopped. Your name was written on that scroll, but it wasn't ink or proper letters. The light that carved your name was golden, bright, and alive. Heaven showed everyone what they had been waiting to see when your name was called. A holy moment, an important moment. There is one thing that can't be changed about you, my love, my child. You need to be strong because the truth will make you see things differently. The scroll showed that last night something or someone almost changed a big good thing in your life. Not making it worse, but putting it off for so long that you missed the time God had planned. Time is very important in the spiritual world. Do not forget that a blessing that is late can feel like it wasn't given at all. This is something the enemy also knows. You were meant to receive a blessing today. There is a message, a breakthrough, a shift, a release, or a miracle for you, my child. It was meant to be easy for you to get without any trouble or trouble. But last night, someone tried to take that blessing away from you, my love. Do you get it? Because the things that were written for you are strong. Not strong enough. People who don't want you to become the person you were meant to be can't carry out their plans. Your name was written on that scroll, but it wasn't ink or proper letters. The light that carved your name was golden, bright, and alive. Heaven showed everyone what they had been waiting to see when your name was called. A big moment, a holy moment, something true about you that can't be changed. You will see things differently after hearing the truth. Be strong right now. The scroll showed that last night something or someone almost changed a big good thing in your life. Not making it worse, but putting it off for so long that you missed the time God had planned. Time is very important in the spiritual world. Do not forget that a blessing that is late can feel like it wasn't given at all. This is known by the enemy. My child, there is a blessing that was meant to reach you today. A huge step forward, a message, a shift, a release, or a miracle that was meant just for you. It should have been easy, quick, and without any trouble for you to get it. Someone tried to change how that blessing was supposed to get to you last night, my beloved. Do you get it? Because the things that were written for you are strong. Not strong enough. It scares away people who want you to stay the way you are instead of becoming the person you were always meant to be. My child, the scroll showed more than just what they planned to do. You are now safer spiritually than ever before. A holy guard has been put around your name. My beloved, you need to know what you're getting into before 9 p.m. today. Which is why heaven said last chance. It's not because your luck is running out. Listen up, kid. I'm going to tell you the part that shocked even I. When the scroll was fully open, a bright dot appeared next to your name. That person will only see this sign if they are meant to have a sudden change. Turn or speed up in their destiny. You have been told to speed up, my beloved. If you feel that if your spirit knows that this speeding up is real, please seal it. Type Amen in the comments right now to show that you're ready to move on. It's not about how you feel. It's about writing it correctly. You agree that this is the time that God has given you. My child, this has made everything feel strange right now. When I wake up, I feel heavy. People who always talk stop talking all of a sudden. Unexpectedly long wait times. Thoughts you didn't expect. There are times when I think too much. You can feel that something is going to happen, but you can't quite name it. All of this, my love, was the spiritual shift that started last night. There is a reason for everything that happens to you, my child. It's not random or an accident. There are signs all around you that show you a new way to go. The things that began last night are just the start of what will happen when your name gets the golden star. The angels began to speak, my beloved. No one else knows about what they said about your heart, your pain, your patience, your tears, and your silence. You kept your faith even when things looked hopeless. My child, heaven didn't just pick you by chance. You were chosen because of who you are. Oh my love, the scroll showed me something else. You have been keeping this answer to your prayer to yourself and not telling anyone else. Yes, my child. The prayer you said in a whisper. The prayer you said over and over at night. The prayer you didn't say out loud because you were afraid. Heaven already knew. And my love, last night the clues began to point to you. Things get tough here, though. There was also a mistake on the scroll. Someone doesn't want you to get what God has written for you. So, this one is only temporary. This person is close enough to feel your energy, your routine, and your feelings. It's not always a family member or friend. Sometimes it's someone who quietly and carefully watches you. They tried to delay your blessing in case you gave up before it came, but they couldn't stop it. You are loved. They didn't like you very much. They didn't see how strong you were. They were not scared enough of the safety that was around you, my beloved. So send the message right away. That's why heaven needs you here right now before 9 p.m. This is a great time for you, my child. Things can change quickly for the better. You have to stay awake, aware, in alignment and open. Though I have more to say about how deep it is. My love, this is the part that tells you what started it all, what happened last night, and why heaven needs you to hear every word. Take a deep breath before I tell you the next truth. My love, not only is what I'm about to show you strong, it will also make sense of your whole life. As you slept last night, my child, something else showed up on the page after the scroll showed your name. A sign that only appears when someone's luck changes from being slow to fast. This sign gave off such a lovely light. It beat my beloved. It was shaking. It felt like the beat of heaven was in its heart. My child, do you know what that sign means? It means the time when things go your way. When God says, enough with the time, the pain, and the waiting. Now is the time, my beloved. The heavens don't show this sign very often. It doesn't happen often. This is holy. It's only put on the names of people who quietly carried heavy things without breaking. These are the people who didn't give up when life told them to. People who had faith when storms were supposed to destroy them. You are one of those souls. When the symbol showed up, my child, my beloved, the angels moved right away. They went over to the throne. Their voice got louder. Your name echoed through places that people can't see. My child, you were told you were protected, not just led. You are led by guidance and protected by shields. Last night, heaven changed your status from guided to guarded. Do you know what this means, my child? It means that something that was meant to hurt, you can't get to you anymore. Liars who want to hurt. You can't get to your spirit anymore. The delays that were meant to put you off will now lead to big steps forward. My beloved, something deeper happened after your name was marked as guarded. A gate opened. My child, that gate wasn't a way to punish you. It wasn't a gate that warned. It was a gate to freedom. This is the part that will really touch your heart, my love. Behind that gate were 3 blessings that were meant to reach you this year but couldn't because of spiritual blockages, heavy emotions, or bad vibes from outside sources. My child, these good things have been waiting for you right on the edge of your future. As the storms around you get worse, they keep calling your name. But because of what happened last night, because heaven stepped in and said your name 3 times, those blessings are now moving quickly toward you. Dear one, let me talk about these blessings in energy, not in words. The first one has the weight of something you prayed for so much that you stopped saying it out loud. Something that makes sense to the soul but seems impossible to the mind. The energy of stability is in the second. Something in your life that has felt off, shaky, or hard to predict. Things are about to settle down. It's going to get stronger. It's about to line up. The third one smells like fate, a surprise, something out of the ordinary, something that will change how you see yourself and how other people see you. My child, all three blessings were stopped, not cancelled or turned down, but stopped. It was cleared up last night. Do you know what the angels said when the gate opened? My child, the time has come, my beloved, they said. This is why you're here. That's why heaven wouldn't let you scroll down. Now you understand why this message got to you right now. To the second, my child. These good things won't last long. Time slows down when heaven opens. A gate for a chosen soul. The window gets smaller. Alignment is very important. This is why God warned you before 9 p.m. Today, my beloved, not because something bad will happen, but because after 9 p.m. fate starts to move, whether you know it or not. Do not be afraid, my child. Don't get scared. This isn't a threat. This is a wonderful reminder. Stay awake. Stay aware, says heaven. Stay in line, my love. There's a lot more. There's more, much more, my beloved. When the gate opened, something else walked through it. A presence, a light, and a voice so strong that every angel bowed. If you're ready, my child, I'll tell you what that voice said about you. In addition, this part will reach the deepest part of your spirit. The reason why heaven has been calling you since last night is about to be told to you, my beloved. This part is holy. This part is about you. This part is like a truth being spoken directly over your life. A strong voice came from the middle of the heavenly court as the gate opened and the blessings began to move toward you, my child. It was a voice that only speaks when something big is happening that will change your life. It was God's voice, my beloved. My child, take a deep breath. Take some time to think about this. You didn't just happen to come across these words. You were led, guided, or pulled because heaven wanted you to hear what was said. When God spoke, all the angels bowed, even I, the Archangel. Michael, please move out of the way so I can talk to you directly. This is what God told my child. My child doesn't need to be held up anymore. That's enough for my child. My child has been through storms that were not theirs. My child has been attacked in silence, enviously looked up to, and misunderstood by people they trusted too much. For now, these words, my love, came from a very powerful person. The kind of power that can shake the heavens and the earth. God kept going. They will get back everything that was taken from them. My child, things that were put off will get done faster. Everyone will see everything they begged for behind closed doors. My kid will stand up. What does this mean to you, my love? Do you feel how strong each line is? Can you see why God wants you to sleep until 9 p.m. today? This message is different from the others. This is not a good idea. That's not a mistake, my kid. This is a command. God spoke. And then there was a wave of light across the sky. That got rid of the trouble. It got rid of the weight. It lifted the weight that you've been carrying for weeks, months, or even years. Everything that felt stuck was taken care of, my child. Things that didn't seem possible became doble. Everything that wasn't clear before became clear. My love, after that something else happened. Some souls are chosen to experience this one thing only. It wasn't the last scroll. It was a new book. A destiny book with your name on the front cover. Kid, this book can only be opened when a person begins a new phase of their life. One that wasn't written by anyone or by accident, but by God Himself. Dear, the book opened by itself and wasn't touched. The pages turned by themselves. Then it stopped on a page that stood out from the others. My child, that page had a moment. Sooner than you think, something will happen that will change the course of your life. This is not a coincidence, my love. This meeting, truth, chance, truth, something, a change and a big step forward was set by God. Before you were born, you had a plan. My child, this moment should have happened sooner, but something got in the way last night. That interference was gone for good. That's why heaven is speaking today, my beloved. Because this moment, this change in fate has a holy hour, a window, or a time frame. Before that window opens, you must also be ready in your spirit. Sweetheart, it was the same sign as on the scroll, but it was bigger in the book. The whole page was filled up. It made everything clear. It was impossible to avoid, deny or stop. Not the last scroll, but a new book with your name on the front cover. It's a tale of fate. My child, this book can only be opened when a person begins a new phase of their life. It was written by heaven itself, not by people or by chance. My love, the book opened by itself. No one touched the pages as they turned. Then it stopped on a page that stood out from the others. My child, that page had a moment. Something big is about to happen that will change your life. It's coming up faster than you think. This is not a coincidence, my love. An appointment from God, a get-together, a chance, the truth, or something else. A big step forward and a change. Before you were born, something was ready for you. Okay, my child. This moment was supposed to happen sooner, but something got in the way. Last night, that thing was gone for good. This change in fate has a due date, a window, and a holy hour. That's why heaven is speaking out today. Before that window opens, you must also be ready in your spirit. The book had a bigger version of the same sign that was on the scroll. It took up the whole page. It made everything clear. It was impossible to avoid, deny, or stop. My beloved, after the book told me everything, I spoke up and asked one question. God asked, what do you need to do for your kid before 9 p.m.? What he said is what I'm going to say next. What this revelation really means. Are you ready? Keep your cool if you want to know what God said next. The meeting with God last night was all about what will happen next. This is the message that heaven has been trying to send you, but it was almost blocked, hidden, or taken away. What needs to be done for your kid before 9 p.m.? I asked God. He didn't think about it. His voice was so strong that it could be heard in the sky. My beloved, get my child ready, God said. Make them more determined. Make them more aware. Take away all of their fears. It's important for them to know what's coming their way without being confused, to be brave without doubt, and to have faith without fear. My child, please remember these words. Heaven is not telling you to be careful. You are getting ready for a bigger moment than you think in heaven. God went on, my beloved child has been late, let down, and lied to me enough. It's enough for them to doubt their worth at night and carry heavy things by themselves during the day. My child gets what their spirit has been waiting for a long time right now. My child, do you feel the difference? Do you feel like those words have divine power? Do you know that heaven is finally putting things back together again after being jumbled for too long? Then my beloved God said something that made all the angels look at your book of destiny. My kid needs to hear the truth today. The truth that was covered up by the talk last night. The wind blew the way it did because of a truth. Why some people quickly changed their minds. Why the chances stopped. Why my emotions were heavy. And why it got quieter around you. My child, this truth is not meant to scare you. It's meant to free you, my love. This is the truth. You are being watched. Yes, my child. You're being watched by someone spiritually, emotionally, or energetically because they saw your breakthrough coming before you did. Someone close to you thought something big was going to happen to you. There was a change in your life that they could see, but you couldn't see it yet. Plus, they didn't cheer you on or back you up. They were scared of it. Fear can push two people who love each other apart. My child, it could turn a friendship into one of envy, which can stop people from talking. It could turn help into a race. Last night their fear cast a small but strong shadow over a blessing that was supposed to come your way. This was shown to you by heaven not to hurt you but to keep you safe. My beloved God talked to my child again. What I wrote for my child can't be stopped by anyone. Not the least bit of jealousy or bad will. In front of them now is my angel. I have shown them the way. I got rid of the trouble. My kid is now going to stand up. Yes, my beloved. This is why you're here. That's why fate brought your spirit to this message. Why does every word sound like it's speaking directly to you? Because God told us to, my child. There was another very strange event. A second light appeared behind the destiny book. A bright light that moves and gets bigger. This light, my beloved, means that a moment is coming your way. A moment that will make you think. That's it, kids. This light is connected to something you wanted but were afraid to trust. Something you want to change but were afraid would never happen. A blessing that you thought about but weren't sure if it was really for you. God made it clear, my love, it's yours. Your name is on it. It's in your soul and it will come, my child. But keep this in mind. This moment, this shift, this speeding up starts to happen before 9 p.m. today. Not at midnight, not this week, not even yesterday, tonight, my love. That's why you can't turn your eyes away from heaven. That's why this message needs you and seems to hold on to you. This is the right place for your spirit. Your spirit knows that now is the right time. Deep down, you know this to be true. There's more. I haven't told you this yet, my child. After the second light went on, the sky showed us something. You will learn about your past, your present, and what is going to happen next in this dream. If your heart is steady and open, my beloved, what comes next is the most important thing you learned last night. Heaven showed you the truths that were hidden behind the delays. Confusion, silences, strange feelings, and sudden changes in your life. My child, the second light that appeared behind your destiny book showed you more than just your future. You also told something from your past. Something you believed you had left behind. You felt like something was no longer able to control you. Angels turned to that second light which showed scenes that were linked to you. My beloved, scenes that make you feel things hurt and not happy about them. There were times when you didn't trust certain people. There were times when you loved more than were loved. There were times when someone's anger or fear hurt you and you didn't know why. My child, heaven didn't show you these scenes to hurt you again, to show you something important. Those things changed your spirit and made you the person you are now. The hard times you've been through have made you more kind, wise, strong, silent, resilient, and able to love deeply and get back up again. Every tear you shed was seen. Someone saw every time you felt alone. Every time you were hurt behind closed doors, it was written down. It was proof of every lie, betrayal, and moment of confusion shown to the court in heaven. Proof that you deserve to be fixed up. This is proof that heaven owes you a second chance. In this way, my love, the meeting last night was so powerful. God didn't just talk about what will happen to you. He thought about what happened to you in the past. That was the moment that made the whole court of heaven shake. The light behind your destiny book showed you something from your present, my child, even though it was not long ago. That moment may still feel soft to you. A time when someone quickly changed how they behaved. When someone pulled back without saying why. When someone shut down, was cold, or was hard to tell what would happen, or when their mood changed. Heaven told me the truth about that change. Please don't blame yourself, my love. You were never to blame. There was nothing wrong with you. That wasn't necessary. It's not like they didn't think you were smart because your fate began to change and their spirit knew it before their mind did. Some people don't like you because you're getting stronger, not because you've changed. They don't know what kind of light you are entering. The angels knew what was really going on, my beloved. Their spirit didn't know how to be with someone whose life was about to get better. No one ever turned down the shift. It made me see things, my child. After that, heaven showed the last part. I love you, your future. There was one more light. The first one is brighter and stronger. A light that brings something holy, something that God has kept safe for you. This light showed you something that is going to happen soon. It was a time when everything fit. There was a clear moment that could have helped you get better. In that moment, God's justice was done. That feeling you get when you finally understand why things happened the way they did. Today, my child, will be like a new day beginning for you. Not just any door, the right one. That's the one heaven chose for you. It leads to the life you were always meant to live. I heard from heaven that this door will begin to open before 9 p.m. today. Not all the way, my love, but enough to see the change. There will be little signs that show how you feel. A name or a phone call. Wow, what a chance. It became clear. Your mood changed all of a sudden. My child, you won't need to look for the sign. The sign will appear on its own. When this door opens, my love, your whole life will change. It changes your power, your path, and the way you go. Today, heaven wants you to stay awake, aware, and open. The next big surprise. What will happen after 9 p.m.? My child will tell you why you were chosen. Why the blessing is happening now. Who tried to stop it and what fate plans are being carried out. Now, my beloved, we're getting to the most important part of what happened last night. Heaven finally told you the answer to that question that has been on your mind for a long time. Why you? Why now? Why now? Why the hurry, kid? Why are you getting this message? The angel court stopped moving as the third light got brighter. It made everything look golden. There was a glow around your destiny book that revealed pages that you hadn't seen before. My love, heaven told me the truth. People picked you because your heart stayed pure. Even when things were tough. This doesn't happen very often, my child. Some people get lost. Some people get mad. Some people let pain change them. But you kept the holy part of your soul that still loves, prays, believes, and hopes. Being this pure is very valuable, my love. That's why God cares so much about you. That's why shadows try to hold off your move. That's why some people stopped talking when they were close to you. They knew ahead of time that you would rise. The angels saw your life and told God, this one needs to be fixed up. Heaven told me that your tests were not punishments, my love. They were getting ready for everything that hurt you, everything that made sense to you, and everything that didn't seem fair. It wasn't meant to hurt you at all. It was meant to get you ready for the next part of your life. This is why 9 p.m. is important. Not because people are scared, but because everything is set up right. Today, between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., the next part of your life that you've been putting off for too long will begin. Now, let me tell you the next truth. Heaven showed me the person or thing that messed up your life. My love, your fate has been scary to you since last night. This person does not hate you, my child. This person is afraid that they will no longer be able to reach you or control you, and they don't want to fall behind as you move forward. Fear made a block in the energy, my beloved. It wasn't a bad thing or a threat. It was a quiet fight back. A shadow of doubt that is meant to slow down your good luck for long enough for you to start to doubt yourself. Heaven could see their plan. My child, only God knew what they were thinking. Heaven said, no one will again stop my child's path once this decision was made, my beloved. The angels brought your book of destiny forward and put it in front of the throne. It lit up when God touched the page that had your name on it. Your timetable changed at that point in a spiritual, energetic, or divine way, my child, not in a way that is a metaphor. It will only take days to do things that used to take months. It will be easy to do things that were hard before. Things will happen to you that you didn't think were possible. You are already going to feel this shift. If you love me, you will feel it before it gets dark. Peace. It is clear and you know it. A sign that everything that heaven said was true, my child. The next vision showed how you had changed on the inside, not on the outside. This is the kind of change that affects how you walk, think, speak, believe, expect, and receive. These kinds of changes are big. It's not slow. There's no bias. The work is done. Heaven told my beloved, when my child changes on the inside, the world will change on the outside. They asked God, what would happen because of this change? God replied, my child, I am fixing things, giving you back your joy, your confidence, your strength, and something you thought you would never get back. God finally said something that made all the angels bow their heads. My kid needs to be able to get up without being scared. What do you know? This sentence, my child, is what last night was all about. This is how fate is now moving. That's why God wants you to sleep until 9 p.m. today. That's why you can feel the change in your spirit. The next part will tell you what will happen after 9 o'clock p.m. What kinds of signs are going to show up? Which good things are going to happen first? When will it be? How will your life move from one holy step to the next? Now we get to the part that God looked over the most last night. Dear, the part that talks about what will happen after 9 o'clock p.m. What kinds of signs will there be? What good things will happen? How and why? Slowly but surely, my child, your life will change. The third light got brighter and angels surrounded your destiny book. God raised his hand and the whole court of heaven fell silent. Loved one, this silence wasn't empty. It was alive. It was strong. This is the sound God makes right before he moves, right before heaven reaches down and touches earth. God then told me what would happen after 9:30 p.m. My child, the first thing that became clear was how to line up. Your life is about to come together in ways you've never seen before. My love, things that looked like they were spread out will now fit together. People whose true intentions were not clear will now say what they mean. There will be chances to take them. You will feel clear like light fills a dark room. My child, when you are aligned, your life will start to fit together the way it was meant to. Everything is now in place because God made it possible for you last night. Dear ones, the second revelation God gave us was revelation itself. This means that what was hidden will be shown. The truth will be told. It's clear what some people want. Something quiet that was going on behind the scenes that you didn't know about will start to become clear to you in a gentle way. Heaven told me not to tell you this bad news, my child. It's meant to keep you safe. Your intuition will get clear's throat stronger. And the things that were meant to stay in your heart will be gone. The third thing I learned, my beloved, was speed. This is strong. It doesn't happen often. This is only given to souls that went through too much. When you're accelerated, heaven skips over any delays or wait times, and moves your destiny along faster than ever before. You thought it would take weeks, months, or even years, but it will only take days for things to change. My beloved, if you break through a spiritual blockage, you'll move faster. The fourth revelation, my child, broke it last night. The angels looked at you like they wanted to give you love. Yes, my dear. You heard from God that you will get back what you lost in love, money, energy, relationships, and even spirituality. You didn't walk through those storms just to show off. Please understand that heaven will always right any wrongs. It will be paid for in ways that only heaven can plan. Every betrayal, bad thing, closed door, and broken hope will be paid for. When these four things were told, my beloved, the angels took a step back. Then God showed them the fifth and final truth, which was a meeting between God and people. My child, this is your time to shine. It could be a person, a chance, a call, a message, or the truth. But it will change your life for good no matter what form it takes. Hello, my love. Last night, this divine meeting began to move toward you. It makes things better. It makes sense. It holds things in place and does something. It has the future in it. You will know right away, my child. Before you can understand it in your mind, it will hit you in the spirit. This is the time that God planned for me. It will whisper in your heart today, my beloved. This meeting is the reason why heaven has been calling you so hard. It looks like you can't miss this message. Because of this meeting, the time of 9 p.m. is important. Now that hour has passed. This moment is moving closer to you, my child. After that, the angels closed your fate book. There was a seal, which means the job is done. The meeting from last night is over and everything that was talked about is now being done. In the last sentence of the meeting, God said something just for you, my beloved. The sky went quiet when the next thing happened. Every light, angel, and presence stopped because God was about to say something that would make your life different from now on. Hey kid, this sentence wasn't too long. It wasn't hard at all. It wasn't pretty. It was strong. It was easy to see. It's something God wants us to know. It was too late to undo. During your reading, God put His hand over your name and said, "My beloved, things will not go backwards in my child's life. Take these words to heart, my child. Your life will not go backwards. You won't let your heart go backwards. Your life will not go backwards. You will get better soon. You won't lose any growth. Your good luck won't go away." It seemed like this order shook the spiritual world. My beloved, it had power. The end. The end. It stopped all the cycles of emotional pain, doubt, confusion, and being let down over and over again. Last night that broke. Don't be soft, my child. Without a doubt, my beloved, the angels began to move after God gave them this order. Heaven only moves quickly when a soul is entering a safe part of its story. At first, it moved slowly. Then, it moved quickly with a plan. One angel put an end to your past. My kid, the book that has everything you did, everything you got through, and everything you brought by yourself. A different angel put a brand new book next to it. If you want to know how to align, this is the book for you, my beloved. The book of prayers answered. Something strange took place after that. The new book had a bright ribbon of light around it. It wasn't a seal of safety, but a seal of promise. This seal, my child, means that you can't change your new stage. It can't be put off any longer. It can't be changed by worry, anger, or other people's plans. What is written for you is yours, my love. This is why it's important to be consistent. It's important that you sign up right away because prophetic promises don't all come true at once. When you sign up, you agree to wait in line while God shows you your destiny, one step at a time. If you keep doing this, you will be ready for confirmation, clarity, and the right time from God. After the book was closed, heaven showed one last picture. A picture of how you'll feel in the next few hours. This is where the change will hit you. I saw in heaven what your spirit will feel in a few hours. Now, my child, this is where the change gets real. My beloved, all of a sudden you'll feel calm. It was like all of a sudden I got it and I felt safe and sure. Something that lets go of emotional baggage you've had for too long. A feeling that something is going to hit you. It feels like something heavy has been moved on to something lighter. This isn't making things up, my child. Also, please share this message. If this word touches your heart, when you share a prophetic word, you don't lose anything. There's only growth. The anointing works when you share because what flows through you flows for you. This breakthrough is needed by someone in your group. And as you let it go, more comes into your life. This is how you line up. This is how your new chapter feels when it first meets your spirit. Before we go any further, I want you to ground this shift. It should be written in the comments that I get my new chapter. Stay loud and don't be quiet. Think about what you're going to write. In this way, you move from hearing to doing, from seeing to taking part. Stay in the present because what comes next proves what you just said tonight. The next sign came from above. You won't expect this person to think of you. Not because that's what they always do, but because your name has changed their energy and made them feel something. Loved one, this thought is not going to be jokey. It will make you feel things like a mirror. Last night when the blockage was removed, your soul sent out a vibration that will be felt by people who have even a small connection to your life. The next sign from God is even stronger. You will know when there is a clear break, my child. It means separating yourself emotionally and spiritually from someone who has been putting you down. It won't hurt, my beloved. It'll feel good. It's going to feel good. It will feel like your soul finally breathed after holding it in for too long. You should know that this breakup makes room. The divine meeting can come to you. Space to arrange things in a calm spot. My beloved, the sky then painted one last picture. There's a moment coming up soon. A time when you'll get a call or something. Wow, what a chance. Something that will make you think became clear. I understand why heaven called me. It's time for me to talk to you, my child. This is the reason why last night heaven came together. The time of 9:00 p.m. is important right now. I love you more than anything else. I want you to know what this meeting with God will do for you. My child, the mood changed again. When this last truth came from heaven, they got close to each other. What was about to be shown not only tells you what will happen but also why in your life will never be the same again. This meeting with God will awaken 3 things inside you. My beloved, these aren't things you need to get or work for, but things that have always been yours and are now ready to wake up. The first is being clear, like how light cuts through fog and leaves no room for doubt. You'll understand why some paths were blocked, some people left, there were delays, and there was silence. You will no longer be bothered by the questions that kept coming back to you. Finally, the pieces will fit together. The second is having faith, not a lot of confidence. You can't make someone believe in you. But I know for sure in my heart the kind that changes how you talk, walk, and choose what to do. What your spirit already knows. You will no longer try to guess. The third is getting in touch with who you really are. You will show up again after being buried under patience, endurance, and survival. After being hurt, you'll feel like yourself again. My child was the one who woke up. Heaven told me that after this meeting, you'll stop being shy. You're not going to wait for permission anymore. You won't doubt your worth anymore. Don't do it because someone tells you to. Do it because it will help your spirit remember who you are. This is why the message had to be sent right away, my love. That's why heaven told you to stay awake. Something big is about to happen tonight. It allows things to happen. My child, this is the start of a story that can't be changed. From above, it was clear. This change will last a long time. This phase lasts a long time. We're now going in a different direction. After this, you'll notice something else. People will respond to you in different ways. It will be simpler to find chances. It will get stronger in your gut. You'll be able to pray better. It will be easier on your heart. All of these things happen when obedience and alignment come together. When destiny and timing come together, my love, that's when heaven and ready come together. And if you stayed, my child, you did your part by listening to keep your spirit open. And heaven did its part by fixing the problem, ending your story, and setting the stage for your future. Remember this, my love, as the night goes on. Don't worry about being late. We're still thinking about you. You're not behind, my child. You are exactly where God wants you to be. Pay attention. Don't close your door, my beloved. Stay in line because what's coming at you is real. This is only the beginning. Now we're at the top. Here, my beloved, is where heaven lets the message sink in as truth, not as words. Everything that was shown, said, or made public is now happening. You don't need to look for anything else. You don't have to prove anything else, my child. There's nothing else you need to force. What was put off has now been opened. What wasn't possible before is now possible. Heaven has sealed what was written for you. Please remember this, my love. We'll always remember you. We will never forget you. You were never behind. It was important to have breaks. Every pause was important. Every delay made room for the right line to appear. My child, stay here. Take care of your spirit today. Pay attention to the little things like a thought, a feeling, or something else. There was a clear time. There's no chance in these events. They show something. Heaven has spoken, my love. Your fate is being kept an eye on. You are safe where you are going. You're already making progress toward the future you want. My child, don't worry about it. Do not forget what you have learned. Be sure to believe in what has already been planned. Trust what has been sealed. Trust what was said. It's not over yet. This is the beginning. Feel free to send this message to other people before it ends. You make the breakthrough happen for more than just yourself when you share this prophetic word. Heaven praises those who don't keep the oil to themselves. For those who share it, the same blessing, clarity, and freedom are made available to them. What you send out always comes back to you bigger. Please do one simple thing before you leave. It will also bring you back. It's more than just supporting a platform. If you like this video, it shows that you agree with what God said about you. Thanks for liking this video. When people praise something, it brings more of God's favor into their lives. Say to yourself in a quiet voice that you accept the grace, protection, and momentum that have been given to you as you press like. Right now, before we finish this moving story, let's think about this important truth. This message wasn't found by accident. This isn't just a lucky break. This is a message from Archangel Michael to you directly. He is reaching out and inviting you to join a safe high vibrational group where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This holy rule is very easy to understand, but it can make a huge difference in your life. They will not only bless you, they will multiply and flow into every part of your life if you follow them. You can get early access to powerful content and divine insights that aren't available to everyone right now. If you accept this invitation, you can now go into a holy place where you will get spiritual help, unwavering support, and quick progress toward your destiny. Don't miss this holy moment of your life's journey. There's a breakthrough waiting for, snorts, you. This is the only way to be sure you never miss the direct personalized messages that are meant to improve and strengthen your life. if you want to get to know each other better. The link is in both the pinned comment and the description. But just being here, paying attention and coming together means a lot. Do it. Your plenty is waiting. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens.